Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. Just yesterday, I think I made videos on how to draw with a 5-sided and a 6-sided polygon. And I stated in that video that you could use any shape, any size polygon to do this. Well, somebody's trying a 10-sided and they just were having trouble where to put the curvature and then some other parts. Because when you get into this many sides, here's probably the best example I drew of it. It is a little bit more difficult. But let's draw with a 10-sided polygon. And I'm going to hit P. 10 side is 36 degrees. And I like drawing with a flat spot up top. So I'm going to rotate this 18 degrees. That gives me that flat side up top. I'm going to take a couple of 2-point lines, start moving it. Hold down the control button so it's perpendicular, and then move another one up. Now, if you'll take your Alt key and hold it down, it'll select both those items and go Control G to group. Control D to duplicate. I've already got my center rotation marked with the indexing lines. And it made it. Now we're going to rotate it 36 degrees. Control D. Sometimes Corel will keep doing it all the way around, and sometimes it won't, but noise on the second try, it will keep going. Now, he couldn't figure out where to put the hoops to make it go around. Well, you could almost put them anywhere. But we're going to go, since we have these cross markings, I'm going to go 3-point curve line from there to there. Start moving and hold down the control button. You just want it to stay inside those lines. I did it really good, I think. And then grab another one. And this isn't the only problem he had. I think he got, see, I'm off. Always just back up and start over if you're off. You need to be on that intersection or node. And all you want to do here is make sure you're not over the line here and that you kind of curve the other way. Now, in the first videos, all I had to delete was a few lines here and more lines here. All the way, whoop, went too far. Got out of the boundary. And that's all I needed to do. But in this particular case, we're going to smart fill that. I'm going to nudge it over, Now I'm going to group this together, Control G, and then move it over. And move this back, but we're not through because it's not going to work like per se. So Control D to make a duplicate, double click on the rotation. And if you don't click that X, you get that shape tool back. Rotate it, that 36 degrees, Control D, 72 degrees. And you'll see here in just a second, the part that we're going to miss. We're missing the inside of our item. You know, when this comes down, let's just keep going. That in itself is pretty cool, but see, we're missing an inside part. So what you could do, what I'm going to do is take all this and take away the fill and add an outline. And see, we've actually deleted that line. You know, really we need to back up. Let's just back up here. When I deleted well, you know what? We nudged this out of the way, remember? Just nudge it back. Now we still have that line. And I think it's just that little sliver right there that we need. So nudge it over, nudge this over, group that together, Control G. We'll leave that like that and nudge it over twice. Nudge this back. Control D to duplicate it, double click on the rotation, put it in the center. It doesn't look like it is, but sometimes it'll snap to it. And then rotate it 36 degrees, Control D, Control D, Control D. So there you have the part. That was about the only part I think he was missing. Now, it would be really difficult to figure out back minus front on this particular one. But what you could do to kind of spice it up, one, I'm going to take away the outline. two, I'm going to group it together. And then you could take it and use your interactive fill tool and change the colors to just kind of spice it up. We're actually going to put red in there. And when you put this on a black background or even a dark blue background, it really makes it pop. Anyway, I hope that helped that gentleman and somebody in the future. And thank you for watching.